session now. Yeah, so everyone remember where we left off last time?
We took off the ship after escaping the cloaked dude of death.
Yeah, he was pretty deathly, wasn't he?
Basically.
He was, yeah.
Well, he tried to kill me, so yes, he was pretty deathly. He backhanded me through a wall, if I remember rightly.
He did backhand you through a wall.
Yes.
But that has been coming, to be fair.
Through a wall.
Yo, for Jimmy, that has been coming for a while. Somebody was going to do it.
Yeah, I guess.
Alright. So, you guys are at a place, you've been pulled out of FTL, near the Minos refueling plant. You still have the sample of the Minotaur 819 virus that you had last time. Just wait for Caesar to come back, because he's dropped out for a second. I'm actually going to go and pull up... Pull up Twitch, just so I can talk to folk. The folk of the internet. Without listening to us twice. There we go. Alright. So. Funky ass soundtrack. Caesar, are you coming back or what's going on? Okay, he's back. Alright, so you're back, Dan?
Yeah.
Good. Good.
Yep.
Alright.
Sorry.
So you guys
As soon as you say go, my computer crashes.
You see the you still have the vial of the virus that you had last time, that you acquired from the good doctor who died at the hands of the assailant who you don't know the name of yet. And
Oh wow.
and but you were actually sent there to kill him, basically, so you decided to make use of him and bring him out of there, didn't you? But you were assaulted by sinless agents and he didn't make it. But you made it out of there with the vial though. Which is now in whose possession? Who still has it? Or have you got it in seclusion somewhere?
Caesar grabbed it, I think.
Okay. Do you still have it?
I think so, yeah. I do, yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, so you guys are approaching the Minos refueling plant because you need to you never need to refuel your star engine because it's made from a black hole, basically. You know, it's got a black hole in it, so but the engine that pumps information and stuff into the black hole to power the white hole that's on the other side needs refueling. So you're coming to the Minos refueling plant, and you also need to just discharge. You need to let the singularity in your engine die away, and then you can make another one. So you are pulled into the. In fact, who's driving the ship? Is it Caesar or Alistair or Jimmy or?
I am usually the pilot, so
okay.
actually I'll be driving.
Okay, so I'd like you to make a perception roll, please, to make sure that you can.
Well, it's been fun, kids. Hey!
Okay.
Like a
And it will continue to be so.
Okay, so you dock in the ship. It's in docking bay 17, and yeah. So you now have the wherewithal to refuel and do everything that you need to do. You are now.
When did this guy... Sorry.
Hang on. You are now on. Where are we? You are now 0.25 of fuel. So 1.00 is the highest you can get. It's the full tank. So you are on a quarter of a tank at the moment.
Right.
And you're on a quarter of food, provisions, basically we call them. So you're on a quarter of all that. And that's what you have at the moment.
Right, so where are we headed to
You have the
hand in this box?
You have the virus, and you are on the way to Larius City, which is on the planet Larius, which is another quarter tank away. So you don't want to get there with no fuel. So you set up shop here to refuel, restock, and everything. and take your inventory and things, and do whatever Caesar needs to do, because I think he's got something to do. And
Did we ever buy a lockbox?
sorry,
Did we ever buy a lock?
We
What?
did not.
No.
know.
I don't even know what that was.
Weapons lockers.
Lock.
Oh
didn't
no
buy
no no
lockboxes.
no! You didn't buy lockboxes. No.
You should probably make one and then hide the vial in there.
Yeah, there are lockboxes here on the station if you want to buy them.
Okay. Cool, Charlie. Let's have a look.
Cool.
I think Caesar should stay back with the vial until we have somewhere secure to place it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Caesar will do that. And get his little
me
car
and
ready. Whatever he's
Charming Alistair will go haggle for some fuel.
Okay. The station isn't very busy. Like, it's quite. This is in deep space, and it's surrounding a helium gas giant, which, you know, isn't that. Well, the helium gas giant is quite far away, and the helium mining out here isn't very profitable. It's well deep in the expanse, which has got an abundance of helium anyway. So, quite a secluded part of space. This is the space version of a garage, you know, like a petrol station. That's all it is. And you just walk in, and there are about 17 people on the whole station for a station this size, which are actually on the picture there. So it's quite secluded, and all of the vendors are actually automated. So there's no one really to speak to. There's a rep or two walking around, but yeah. But the fuel here will be dirt cheap because they don't get any business whatsoever. So
That's that I like to hear.
mhm.
So, what do you say, Alistair? How much do you think we should put in a
I'd
fill it up
say-
to about 3/4, or just brimmer?
Well, remember, part of our deal with this other guy is he was going to fill up our tank.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Excellent point. So, what? Just
Fill
put
up our
another.
tank up to
Well, we don't want to
so-
get no empty fuel, though. So
I'd say
put
another-
another quarter of a tank in, take us to half.
Yeah, another quart of provisions because you promised us.
Alright, so that is the fuel that you want is 20,000 credits, and that will take you to 0.50.
And the
Okay.
provisions.
Provisions, are you going full provisions, or are you going...
You know what?
Just do-
Let's
just
just
do the same.
Well, let's do a bit more provisions just in case something happens.
Right, full revisions?
Yeah.
Full provisions, yeah.
I'd say up to another half, so up to 3/4.
3/4, say.
Okay, so that's 15,000 for that.
So that's 35,000 total.
35,000 total.
Well, I imagine we can take that from the ship kitty.
Yep.
How much?
I
Yeah.
believe Caesar
do
has
we
set
have
up.
left in that?
We have 100,000 left in that at the moment. That you know of.
Alright.
So,
Right. So we're taking another 35,000 out of that
Mm-hmm.
to pay for provisions.
Okay.
Slash fuel.
Leaves you with 65.
yeah, sure. It
And,
does, yeah.
should we buy a couple of lock boxes as well? Then, over here.
Yeah, if you like to. They're only 3,000 each, so it's not too expensive.
Just so, you know, whatever we keep safe.
Yes. Well, why
Yeah,
don't we just
that's what I
buy
mean.
3, one for each of us?
I've made a note of
And Syllable can go screw himself because he's not here.
that. As
Apparently
always.
gone missing sometime between getting on the tram and getting to the station.
I imagine he's
Okay.
off doing drugs somewhere.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Or
Something,
brewing.
something
Or
of that
brewing.
nature.
Oh yeah. He's off on brewery business.
Brewery business.
Probably burying the body of the official we had on our ship.
Yeah, he is now. The body of the official is now no longer on the ship.
Yeah,
Okay,
so I
that's
assume
good.
he's off burying him in a discreet location.
I think he's
objection
propping him
towards
up in
a
some
lot
sort of
body.
sick ritual behaviour. That's what I think he's doing. Well, all right.
I
Oh, God.
projected him towards the, a star, like I did with, 01. I mean,
So what are we doing? It's
so we're buying 3
Well, we
lockboxes.
bought fuel, and we bought provisions,
We bought lock boxes because I've made a note of that.
and we bought lockboxes.
cool.
Is there anything else of interest around?
Not really. You can see like bulletin boards
Or-
with their bounties on them, and there's a few advertisements for caravan guards, starship captains, things like that, just to go from A to B, getting goods from here to there. So the economy is in full
Anything going in our
flux.
direction?
No, there's nothing going to Larius, no.
Is there anything going nearby?
You can see a lot of transport going to Larius and back,
Right.
because it's the only major port world in this sector. That's near this refueling station. But this refueling station's out the way. It's kind of like Milton Keynes. You know what I mean? It's like, no one fucking goes there. No one wants to go there. It's just like some, backwater place where, So, yeah.
I have no idea what that means.
Yeah.
Milton Keynes is a shithole. In
Yeah,
insulation.
no, I figured as much.
Yeah.
Alright, well, if there's no, let's ask around, see if there's any jobs that'll help take us, or we can pass by, Larius on the way there, just so that, we can get a bit of extra cash on the way.
Yeah.
Doing what we're already
Maybe
doing.
pick up some hitchhikers who are willing to pay us a little.
Yeah.
A little
By the way,
cash.
my little free dudes are going to try to clean up any. Oh no, we don't have any damage left on our ship right now.
No.
They're just going to maintain.
Just have them clean the decks.
Yeah,
give 'em a
they're,
mop.
they're maintaining the ship.
Okay,
Yeah.
I want Jimmy draw a perception roll for me. Because Caesar's still on the ship.
He is, yeah.
That's fine. You
Oh,
see,
my rolls this
you,
session.
you see a list. You only had 1, 2. You see a listing for a bunch of miners. There are about 15 miners needing passage to Larius, and they're offering to pay 15,000 credits. 15,000 credits to get there.
Oh.
For
Also
all
say, I'll tell you, go, what do you say, my friend? Take on some miners?
15,000 for all of them.
For all of them, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that
1,000.
pays for our provisions.
It's 1,000 each.
Do we have space on our ship for that?
Not bed-wise, no, but you can put them on the deck.
They-
They can bed down
They
on the
can
deck.
set up that crew in the fucking cargo
And
hall.
and
I
and,
guess.
and at,
They
at,
bring
at
their own
this
hammocks.
at this moment, Syllable walks in to the main up to Jimmy, and he's like wiping himself down because he's just disposed of the body of the brewery rep, but no one actually knows where he's put him. So Syllable,
Or out.
where have you put the body of the rep? If you're there.
Oh no.
I put
Keep
him.
rolling.
I just sort of put him in the airlock, so then he can just be vented out in the
All right,
space.
all right, that's cool.
Did you vent him yet? Or is he
Sorry?
just sitting in the airlock rotting?
You know what? No, I jettisoned him out of the airlock.
Okay, that's fine.
Because he's just having a vacuum.
All right, so you guys are doing that. That's fine. And okay, so these 15 miners are you can see where they are, Jimmy. They're just milling around over by the this bed. They're all just having a few drinks. They're waiting for a passage, basically.
Well, I shall straighten up my suit, walk over, and go, hey, my friends, I hear you need transportation.
One of them looks quite official. He's got like a cigar in his mouth. And he's like, yeah. We want to get down there, yeah. Larius, if you're going down that way.
I was like, well, we'll be passing close by. I mean, we don't have exactly as many bed facilities for all of you, so if you don't mind sleeping a little rough.
He's like, well, yeah, we're all used to sleeping on the floor, to be honest with you, and on the bottom of like on mine shafts and shit like that. So anywhere we can deck down will be alright. We've all got sleeping bags, we'll be fine. We'll muck in on your ship and we'll, Help you out as much as we can. There's 1,000 each. Is that all right? 1,000 ahead.
That sounds like an excellent deal, my friend.
He goes, well, come on, boys. Looks like we got passage. We're going home. Then you'll go, way, because they're going home to the families after a hard shift, after a hard season's work in the colonies out here. So they're all like, way, quite happy. So yeah, you got yourself some customers, my friend.
Right. Well, I shall hook up with Alistair again and Syllable and head back to the ship, making
Okay.
idle small talk with our minor friends.
Okay.
I'm gonna just mention, let's keep them out of our, let's keep them out of our cargo hold with our supplies and whatnot. Where can we, where do we have space?
You guys have a.
I'll just-
I sent you the Word document with the Bacchus on it, so have a little look at that. What floor do you want to put them on?
Well, we can just stick them in recreational areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
There's a bit bunking down there.
Works for me.
It's completely fine. So yeah, they are now bunkered down. They are getting on the ship. But as you walk past, there's like a few gasps because when you pass because there's a lot of windows on this thing, and people are now filing in because there's been a few like transport ships that are here just refueling, and it's sort of like a National Express station. Do you know what I mean? So it's like it gets busy. It gets busy in waves. It's busy and then it's not. It's busy and it's not. And it's just getting busy now as you're leaving. And there's a few gasps and people pointing out the window, and you can see like there's this like emaciated brewery rep just floating out there with a horrified look on his face, just sort of floating there. Outside.
I hate to point this out, but I'm fairly sure his head exploded at one point.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
probably
shit!
why he
Oh
was
shit!
there.
Yeah.
Tempted to revive him
It did.
using
It did. Yeah.
lightning.
It did. Yeah. So there's this horrible headless corpse just floating out there. His body twisted in like, it's been stuffed into the to one of the smaller airlocks because he didn't want to put it in the human one in case somebody opened it and walked into it. So it's like his body's contorted in like a horrific way, and there's a few like children crying and people just like really distressed over this. And then it just like bumps into the window, and you'll go oh as it bumps into the window, and like so, yeah.
Alistar is pointedly ignoring the body.
Okay.
I go, Jesus Christ, where did that body come from? I've never seen this body in my life. Where did this come from? A flash a look. Oh, you idiot.
Okay. So you guys are now on the Bacchus, and it pulls away, and the guys pay you for they pay Jimmy for the passage. So, Jimmy, they give you a cred stick with 15,000 credits on it.
Giants.
And they say, will food be provided? Because we haven't brought any with us.
Sure. Rationed, but yeah, sure.
Good. Yeah, no, that's good. We're not big eaters anyway. We'll be alright. As long as there's places to gamble and we can drink our good whiskey, we'll be alright.
Oh, my friend. if you're playing poker.
Alistar, at the mention of food being provided, Alistar gives Jimmy another look. Just like, you see what I meant?
I just like we covered part of 15,000. It's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Alistar, so you're gonna go to the mess hall, have a drink, and then head back to his quarters.
Cool. Syllable, what are you doing?
I'm just sort of ignoring the miners. Really, I'm just not fussed about them.
Okay.
Sort of stood there in front of them, blatantly ignoring them.
Okay. Do you have any plans for the trip? Back to Larius?
Nope.
No?
No. Nah.
Oh, Syllable, if you weren't here for the start of it, but this is like, you've now got that virus that you went after last time, the Minotaur 819 virus. You have a vial of that. You know,
I see.
The guy died as you were getting away, didn't he? But you've got a vial of that, and now you're going to go hand in the quest at Larius, Larius City on the planet Larius. This is now another jump or two away. Okay?
Cool.
Good. All right. So, what does everyone want to do?
Sorry, Alistar setting
Go for it.
the cockpit, not to the his room, because he's got a flight thing, or he's got a channel or dump this thing.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm a bit tired.
Yeah. I'll excuse myself from the miners for a moment and tell them I've just got to go, kick the ship into gear, and then I'll go and set the ship on an autopilot course to Larius.
Okay, so a check comes up and says pre-flight checks recording, and it's like doing pre-flight checks, and it goes, and then the computer says estimated time to jump 1.2 hours, because it every couple of weeks it needs to do a load of pre-flight checks to go through. To
1.2 hours.
Sorry, it's now a little more.
I just go. Can I set it to inform me when it's finished in the recreational area?
Yeah, that's fine. It will inform you on your PDA regardless, really.
Well, I'll just have it send it to my PDA and then head back down to the recreational area and chat with my new chums, who are probably the first normal people I've met in about 5 months.
Yeah, probably. I want to go find Caesar and Matt, and like make sure he's put the vial into one of the lockbox. Making that bit of a big payday for us.
Okay. I am sure that Caesar wanted to do something. Did you want to do that now, or do you want to?
Yeah, so Caesar is he has been in a shadowy corner in the cargo hold. So I think Alice, you're coming down to me, aren't you, moment? He's sort of fiddling with whatever he's been doing for the last sort of 3 or 4 weeks since he's come back from Ares. So Alice, are you coming down to me to see Caesar and make sure that he's put everything? Are you just going to comms, or are you coming down to make sure that Caesar's
I'm coming down. I'm
coming
also
down.
gonna.
Okay.
All right. So, what's going on?
Well, Alistair, I can imagine you just sort of see me fiddling over in the corner with something that you can't really see at the moment. Something that's sort of under a sheet.
I'm gonna look at it here. Does it look like you're masturbating?
Roll a d6. Roll a d6. And see if it does look like you're masturbating.
God.
Because it may.
It's
the way I have it envisioned in my head.
Who's rolling the 6?
You are, to see whether you can...
No, Caesar, you are. You're rolling d6.
Oh, you want me? Yeah, okay, alright, okay.
Yeah.
He looks like you're masturbating.
Okay.
Okay, you walk in and Caesar has like he looks like he's he's now lying underneath like this trailer thing, just like trying to fiddle with this whatever's in front of him, but it sort of looks like his hand's going up and down underneath his sheet, as he's like got one of these jack things, and he's winding it, so all you can hear is like a and Caesar's got this look of pain concentration on his face, like a bead of sweat coming down his forehead, but from what you're seeing it looks like he's giving himself a two-handed, good old...
Is there anything within arm's reach that I can throw at him?
Perception check?
Are you sure you want to try throwing something?
Half of this kills
You
him.
know how these body checks usually end out.
Nothing explosive, just like
It just kills him
bolt
straight
or
away.
something.
Yeah, but David, it will require a body check.
Yeah,
My body has a 0 modifier now.
just roll perception to see what you can find.
Oh dear.
No, you can't see anything. So you just look at him and it's like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Can I do a little shock to like,
Yeah.
whatever you're doing, stop. Just stop. Not to hurt him. Just like, what the fuck?
Roll a channeling check for me. You don't need to roll damage. Just